Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a love reading for my dearest Aries, where we take a look at the person that you're meant to marry. If these messages resonate with you, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And just a friendly reminder, I am available for private readings, so if you're after one, I have those links down below in the description box. All right, Aries, let's see who is coming towards you in love, or who's the person that you're meant to marry, and we'll try to get as many details about them as possible. All right, so we have the Knight of Wands coming through, so possibly a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sag. They could have strong air in their chart. Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. All right, how they're viewing you, the Sun, Leo energy. And what else we need to know about the relationship, the Ace of Pentacles, okay? And we have the Four of Wands. So pay attention to the number sequence 1111 here, Aries, because I'm seeing it twice here on the Four of Wands and, you know, behind this Knight of Wands. Now, I feel like you have somebody here who's really fun to be with. This is someone who may be a bit of a party person. They have a very sort of young disposition. They're energetic, they're fun, they're free-spirited. I feel like, you know, this is someone that people really like to have around them. I also feel like this person's quite sexy and passionate, but they also do have a serious side with that Queen of Swords. So I feel like when it comes to work and it comes to family, this person is, you know, quite responsible, very discerning. I feel this is somebody who's loyal, and I also think that they're very intelligent. They're also someone here who's really well put together. All right, with the Judgment card here, Aries, Scorpio energy. I see that this is somebody, again, this is somebody who, even though that they're like fun and like exciting to be around, they may be a bit of a risk taker, but with this Judgment energy, there's somebody here who definitely does take calculated risks, right? This is somebody who really trusts their judgment. For some of you, whatever they do for a living, like they might have to make, you know, big decisions on a daily basis. So again, maybe they work in healthcare with patients, maybe they work in law or law enforcement. Some of you, they work like hiring people, but it's like they need to use and have really good judgment for whatever it is that they do for a living. And I feel they're really kind of respected for that. The Judgment card here also tells me that there might be some sort of unexpected event or timing that brings you two together. So this may be a connection that you don't foresee or just happens unexpectedly. I also feel like you have somebody here, Aries, who's quite awakened. They're spiritually, you know, they're spiritually awakened. And we have the Justice card, Libran energy. It's really funny because I just did the Libra reading and I said, you might want to check out the Aries reading. And now I feel like some of you may need to check out the Libra reading here, okay? Because we do get strong Libran energy, which is your opposite sign. Again, some of you, this person might work as a lawyer or in law enforcement or have some sort of legal background. But this is somebody who's very balanced. They prioritize, you know, balance and harmony within relationships. I also feel like this person is somebody who's very truthful and honest. This is someone really authentic. So they're good at communicating their feelings, and they're always going to be telling you exactly how they feel. With the Six of Pentacles, I feel like you and this person, Aries, really balance each other out in the most harmonious ways, okay? So I love that. So, maybe it is an Aries-Libran connection, but I just feel like whether or not they have Libra in their chart or not, like this is somebody who just kind of has what you need and vice versa. All right, so I feel like you two are just going to really balance each other out. And like I said, fairness and harmony in relationships is really important to them. All right, so let's see. We have this person could be a single parent, or they may want to have children. Yep, there's that energy of serendipity that I was picking up on, and I love this confirmation. Your paths will cross when you least expect it or in some sort of unexpected manner. Okay, and we see your ex. Now it's really interesting because I almost said for some of you, it could be, you know, an ex here with the Queen of Swords. But for others of you, I kind of feel like that there might be some sort of connection to your ex. Okay, now it doesn't necessarily mean that they're a friend or family member of your ex, but this person, 6 degrees of separation, might know your ex or might have worked with your ex in some way, shape, or form. Because for a lot of you, it's not somebody you've dealt with, but it certainly could be if it sounds like I'm describing someone you know to a T. They may have Capricorn in their chart, so their stability and their work are a high priority. This is somebody who's reliable, they're practical, okay, they're very wise. And even though they're passionate and they're fun-loving, they're also, like I said, they're very discerning about the big decisions that they make in their, in life. Now, some of you, this might be like might seem like a very specific and weird message, but some of you, if you are going to court for something, you may meet this person like on the way to that hearing or on the way out. Okay, so if some of you, are, dealing with child custody, or, you have to go resolve a speeding ticket or something like that, or a lawsuit, this person may somehow be, I don't think they're involved in it, but like you may meet this person somewhere along that process. Okay, if that makes sense. And of course, that's not for all of you. For some of you, though, they do have some sort of law or legal background. Okay, so let's see. So with this person, the Queen of Swords, I feel like this person is, this is somebody who's loyal and honest. This is someone who's also very well put together. Let's see. What else do we need to know here about this person? You would be shocked. So again, they come off as like a party person and really passionate and fun, but I think you'll also be shocked about how serious and, intellectual they are as well. So that, they could, I'm kind of getting Gemini vibes here. And again, they may not be a Gemini or have Gemini placements, but you know how Geminis are known as the twins and being, having two sides to them. I kind of feel like this person, again, when it comes to work and family and being responsible, they're really kind of rigid and responsible. But when it comes time to play or to have fun, this person is, is right there as well. So I feel like you're going to be pleasantly surprised here, Aries, with their energy. They can't forget you. So for some of you, it may be somebody here who's in your past, but for others of my Aries, it's going to be love at first sight. So when they meet you, they're not going to let you get away without getting their number. And even if it takes a while for them to get back to you or what have you, this person is just going to, you're going to be on their mind, all of that time. Some of you, this person has a dark past. Okay. So just take your time getting to know them. And we see for others of you, this person may wear braids. Now that might be confirmation for some of you, but that might not resonate with all of you, and that's okay. It doesn't mean it's not your reading here, Aries. But let's go ahead and see how else you'll be able to identify this person. How else will my Aries be able to identify this person? Okay, they may have a tendency to be forgetful or late. And again, you might meet this person because they forgot their keys in the car, right? And they're running back to their car, or they forgot their wallet somewhere, or they forgot to, I don't know. There's a possibility that you'll run into them because they've forgotten something and they're going back to get it. All right. This person wears red frequently, so you might meet them when they're wearing red. So a red hoodie, a red hat, red shoes. Okay. This person is definitely musically inclined, so you might catch them humming or singing, when they're on their own or in the shower. And they may go by a nickname here. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck here, we see this person already knows who you are. So some of my Aries, I can't deny that this could be somebody that you've either been involved with or you've already met. Okay. Now with the Sun card, this person, how they're viewing you, this person is seeing you as the star of the show. They're seeing you in this beautiful Leo energy. They're seeing you as passionate and playful. They see you as strong. They also know that you definitely make a splash when you enter the room, all eyes on you. All right, and with Temperance energy, some of you might work in the healthcare professions, doctor, nurse, or some sort of, healing arts, or in a hospital or something having to do with healthcare. But I'm seeing with this Temperance energy, this person sees you as their wish fulfillment. And I do feel like they're going to say that, oh, Aries, you were sent to me from God, or you were sent to me from above. I feel like this person is definitely going to be seeing you as their Two of Cups. Again, I feel like, they're going to feel like you really balance them out in the most harmonious ways. You bring this person peace. You may even, help this person heal in some way, shape, or form. And they see you as somebody who, like, look at how happy this Page of Pentacles is. They see you as somebody who's just, has a really sweet disposition. I just feel like they're going to see you as very giving and very loving. So I don't know if you're going to be giving this person gifts early on in the relationship, or maybe even this person loves giving you gifts because they love to see your face, see your face light up. They love to see you happy. I feel like this person also just really loves your smile. Some of you, they may even tell you they really like your teeth, which is kind of a weird message, but there it is. And at the bottom of the deck, they also see you as very romantic, very dreamy. So this person's definitely going to be captivated by you. They're going to see you as charming. They're going to see early on in the connection that there's this potential for power and stability here between the two of you. All right, so let's see, Aries, what else they really like about you. What else does this person really like about my Aries? Okay, so they see that you're in this detective energy. All right, so you have great powers of observation and intuition. So again, that they like that you pay attention to details. They like that you're intuitive. They kind of also like that nothing gets past you. All right, and we have Scribe. They also like the way you communicate. They're going to love the messages that you send them. They're going to also love that you don't forget details about them, or or situations. So they're going to also just see that you have a good memory. Okay, and they see you as a bit of a rebel, but they're going to like that as well. So they see that you're not afraid to challenge authority or to march to the beat of your own drum. All right, so the type of relationship it's going to be, we have the Ace of Pentacles. This is a really solid connection. All right, or it's going to be a really solid connection. Let's see what else we need to know about this connection, please. Working less will help strengthen your relationship. You both might have quite high-powered jobs, or you just might have high work hours. Okay, so Spirit's saying that, just, make sure that you are creating time and space for one another. We do see obstacles, unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. So that may be what's taking some time for this person to come towards you. They might be healing. They might need to heal. All right, but Spirit's saying go slow, take your time getting to know each other. And for some of my Aries, to get to know each other again, or to get reacquainted with one another. All right, let's see what else my Aries need to know about this person, please. What else do my Aries need to know here, please? Okay, we see fearless love. That's my Aries card. A courageous leap into the unknown. So Spirit's saying definitely go for it. All right, and we see this is a dream come true. So have faith. Your rainbow will come smiling through here, Aries. It's coming. And we see tease. The energy is fun and lighthearted, but at certain. So it might be fun and lighthearted at first. This person might tease you. You might tease them a little bit. But at the bottom of the deck, we also see this love language, acts of service. Actions speak louder than words. And this is where you're going to know that this person really, truly loves you, and that they're really, truly invested in you. So let's see if we can get any dates or times here for my Aries, please. Any important dates or times for my Aries. So it may be unfolding in the coming months, but now might not be the right timing, okay? So it may take a few weeks or a few months for this person to come into your life or come back into your life. All right, my lovely Aries, I'm going to leave it here, sending you love and light. Take care.